Okay, you see, this is a street where I had the visions, man, you know what I'm saying? Besides, when I was 2 on Shade Tree Apartments. Now you see the 14? 14, right? I'm just gonna say it right here. The 14th letter, the 14th sign is none, and it means fish. Notice that, keep that in mind. It means none, and it means fish. Notice it's 39. All right, what is that, 39? It's real, man. That's why the jacket said, I know you know what this is. 40th Street, man. See? Now, notice that's 14, and that's 14th Ave. This is 14th Street. Okay, so let's do this again. 14, the 14th letter, 14th sign, letter and sign. The 14th letter is none, it means fish. 40th Street, that's north. I'm going north. And that right there is St. Paul. You see? Paul, man. Paul, St. Paul. This is the street right here, man. Well, I ain't gonna say all that yet. But yeah, man, you know, the visions and all that. Anyways, 40th Street, man. Now, the number 40 in Hebrew, it stands for water. And Moses' name means drawn from water. See? This is 40th Street. I'm walking north. That's south. That's St. Paul Church, man. Now, remember the 14th letter is none, and it means fish. I'm walking down 40th Street, and the 40th, the number 40 represents water. Now, on this street right here, one of these houses, oh yeah, the house is actually 3758. That's where I was at the time. You know what I'm saying, with the visions. Now, the funny thing about it is that my dad was murdered at age 37, but he was born in 58. You see, that was the house right there where I had the visions. And then I used to live on the same street twice, right here. It burned down on fire. So that's 40, and 40 is what, 80. The geometrics for 40, I ain't going there yet. But yeah, man, it used to be right there. So I lived on this house, I lived on the street twice. You know what I'm saying? On the same street. Now notice that is right there, St. Paul Church. I'm facing south on 40th Street. And remember, the number 40 represents water, and the 14th letter is none, which means fish. All right, so now I'm going back north. Now, between 14 and 12, feel me, you're missing the number, right? Well, what number are you missing? 13. Well, what I didn't say yet is that the 13th letter, man, 13th sign is Mem, which means water. So the number for the 13th letter and sign, Mem, is water. I mean, it's the 13th letter of the 13th sign and letter is Mem, which means water. See, 12. So isn't it just so funny that I was from 12? Look at the 40th Street. From 12, no number because the 13th letter is Mem, which means water. The geometry is 40. It goes 12 right there. Now, the scary thing is, see how I said 40,000? 12. Now, over there on 14th, it said 39. And this one is 40,000, you know? Okay, so the 12th letter is Lamed. I don't know how to say it, really is Lamed. And what it means is like rulership, you know what I'm saying? Like, it means a staff, like a stick, you know, like this, just like this. But on this street, on 40th Street, between 12th and between 14th, I had this vision, too. Well, a lot of them. Man, and one of the visions that I had dreamed of, that there was a man wearing red and purple, and he was climbing up this wooden pole. which at age 2 at Shade Tree Apartments, every time I saw a power line, I think of Jesus on the cross. Well, then when I moved to this street, at 8 or 9, I don't know if it was before my dad died or after my dad died, I had a dream that this man was wearing red and purple, and he was climbing up it. And I was like, why is he wearing red and purple? That was really shocked me, man. It's like a strong premonition. It's like, why is he wearing red and purple? I didn't really know why, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know nothing about colors of this type of thing. And so he's wearing red and purple. And I was like, why is he wearing that? Then he got electrocuted and fell down. And it seemed so real. But my main targeting it was, why is he wearing red and purple? Why is he wearing red and purple? So that is just the 12, the three letters. 12, which means staff, leadership. The geomaxis of 12 is 30, which is funny because at age 12, that's when you become a man in Hebrew times, like Jesus, you know what I'm saying, started become a man at age 12. But the geomaxis is 30, and at age 30 is when he started his mission. Now, this is 12th Avenue going horizontal from east to west, still on 40th Street. Still on 40th Street. Going south, St. Paul Church, down there to Broadway. So let's go now south. So that's 12. Notice it says 44,000. All right. It's a 37. Rest in peace to Jack. He died at age 37. And who else died at 37? Who died at 37? My dad. Now let's get a little personal. My dad, the house that I was at while I was living on 40th Street and having these dreams, the address was 3758. He was murdered at 37. He was born in 58. Yeah, that's how they do it, man. You know what I'm saying? He was in high places. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so on this street, man, 40th Street. And 40th Street goes all the way to Broadway. But between 12th and between 14th is where I was staying twice. So 12, 13, 14. 12, 13, 14. Now, the 15th letter looks like those power lines with the 3 beams. That's the 15th letter. And I didn't even know that at this time that I was having all these dreams and visions. It looks just like that, you know what I'm saying, with the pole with 3 lines. That's the 15th letter. It's called Semek. It means support. So that's St. Paul. Car coming. So this is the street right here, man, where I had other visions, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a dream when I was on the street in the 90s that Oak Park was on hellfire as a little kid. I had a dream that Oak Park was on hellfire as a little kid. And what do you know, man? This is the street I had all the prophecies. So there it is, 12, Lamad, and 40. It's really scary, right? So talking it is less scary, but when you write it, it's more scary. That's 3740. Down there is 3900. It's 3900 on 14th. On 12th, it's 4,000. You're gonna get all to this, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? So this is all 40th Street right here, man. So I had this dream, man, that there was like a rectangle aquarium with no glass, just moving down the street from Broadway, man. And then pillars will keep rising. Pillars will keep rising. You know, like those Roman pillars. Roman pillars. They're rising down. And I was in the aquarium too. I was in this aquarium with no glass as it was moving from Broadway, and I was trying to swim up, and these Roman pillars were just rising up, and I had to try to get on top of them. This dream happened heck of times, and it seemed hecka real. And the beat that will always play was that one beat, you know, that's one song by Freaks. Yeah, that song. That would play. So there goes another one of those power lines. But remember, it was like the power line with the 3 beams. That's the 15th letter, the 15th sign called Semek. So as I was dreaming and had visions, just listen to Jack, man. 2 songs called Visions, man. Straight up, man. And those are 2 songs. When dreams are doubled, it's for show. As it says in Genesis, I forgot where. So, anyways, there goes another power line. It looked just like that. It's called Semek. All right, so I had this dream on 40th Street. This 40th Street between 12th and 14th. That's 12th right there, where it used to be Mike's Market. That was my school right there for Farkey Kenny at the time. It was in the 90s, man. When my dad was murdered while I was living here. He died in 96. The 7-day theory, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Milk Trump, that was down with it. I should never say that, but anyways, yeah, man. So I'm still having a dream. The 40, so the big fish. Oh yeah, I didn't say that yet. But notice that when I was down there on 14th, that the 14th letter and the 14th sign is fish, and the 13th letter and sign is Mem, and it means water, and the geometrics of it is 40. Oh yeah, the geometrics for the 14th letter, Nun, fish, is 50. Well, so as I was dreaming, this big old fish was coming down here. It was coming from Broadway, and as I was in the dream, as I was in the vision, you know what I'm saying, this big old fish was swimming down 40th Street in the aquarium with no glass, a rectangle aquarium with no glass, coming from Broadway. And so the funny thing about this all, man, like, what does it mean? You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, man, it started when I was 2, man. Like every time I saw a power line, you can't see it. I don't got my light on. Every time I saw a power line, I think of Jesus on the cross. And then those cylinders, those metal cylinder things, I think of apostles at age 2. Well, at age 2 is when your pineal gland opens up. That's why in Genesis, all the baby boys at age 2, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if it was age 2 in that part, but all the babies were thrown in the river, you know what I mean? But when Jesus was born at age 2, all the babies were slaughtered. So there you have it, man. Now this 40th Street, man. I should go back down the street, coming from the south and come from the north. So this big old fish was coming down there, man. Now, that's just about 40th Street, you know what I'm saying, the fish. There's other stuff that I dreamed about on 40th Street, like Oak Park being on Hellfire as a little kid, you know what I'm saying? What else? About KKKs. I didn't know nothing about the Catholic Church. I just thought that every time I saw the Pope, I thought he was the king of KKKs. And what do you know? What do you know? At the time, a lot of stuff God was showing me before I knew. And what do you know? The Catholic Church has a group of people that were purple and blue that look just like the KKKs. A little cop just passed. They probably know, man, what I'm showing, man, you know, because like Jacket said, man, he said, my nigga on federal. You're not on federal for what you do. You're on federal for what you know. You know what I'm saying? Never forget that. You're on federal for what you know. So if you're treason, best believe it's federal. I was take a drive. So this is the street right here, 40th Street. That's north. Other street down there, that's 12th. You know what I'm saying? I was between 12th and between 14th. Well, the 13th letter is Mem. There it goes again. It's dark. 40, you see that 40 right there? I know you do. There, hey, now, I don't know too much about, hey. So that's Broadway, man. I'm just gonna keep going. 20 seconds. 14 minutes, 20 seconds. Ain't that something? Man. Well, anyways, should have my light on. Yeah, man, this is where it all was, man. Like that nigga Tupac said, man, the song Blasphemy, man. He said, niggas in Jerusalem looking for signs, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what Pac said, nigga. Like, real talk, man. He said, waiting for the water flow. Well, the 13th letter, man, means water. The 13th letter, man, mem, it means water. And the geometry of it is 40, like 40th Street, man. Yeah, man. So we're just gonna go Broadway, man. We're just gonna go Broadway. The prophecy is clear on this street, on 40th Street, between 12th and 14th. That's me, man.